Hello everyone, it's me, Chaff Commander Coffee, and we're back with episode 2 of my Humankind Let's Play for YouTube. Alright, so we left off, we'd pretty much just wholesale murdered the Egyptians, so they want to trade with us now. Well, that's no. I don't think we want to trade. I think I want to kill the rest of your scouts so you go extinct. That's what I think I want to do. Right. This scout I'm actually going to disband into Thebes, so we have a population here working on industry, so we can get those luxes up a little bit faster. As far as our territories go, it's looking pretty good. I wouldn't mind getting this ebony hooked up, that would be really nice, so let's get that queued up. Let's get all of our luxes queued up actually, let's do that. The sooner we can get those the better. These outposts I still need to build a Danu in them to try to improve our influence gain. These Assyrian raiders are going to go try hunt these scouts down before they do anything silly like build an outpost, which they just did. So let's go run over there, shall we? Oh, there's a battle going on. Oh, being attacked by neutrals? Okay, well, I guess the neutrals want a piece of the Assyrians as well. Well, that's too bad for them, because the Assyrians ain't got time for you. The Assyrians do not have time for you. That is going to slow me down. I'm going to have to run these guys over and see if we can get to that city. Or get to that outpost before they set up another city. I can always burn the city down if they do manage to finish it. Let's go with Overlook here. I don't want to spend the gold, and I would actually like to get the Liberty Tradition. Let's go throw down a Danu right there. And do I have a Danu over here? I don't. I'd like to put one right here. That'd be a good spot. I've got a scout here who I'd like to get back home, because that's population I'd rather not lose. Oh sweet, some warriors, nice. Okay, well, we can go give those guys a hard time. That's a really good find actually, getting those warriors. Can't quite make it onto the outpost there, but that's fine, we can disband these guys into this outpost. Now, when we create our religion, I like to go polytheism. I find attaching territories is way faster than getting population early on in the game, so that's what I prefer to do. Right, let's get these raiders to attach to those archers, and then we'll spit them out on the other side. Okay, they can't quite make it, that's fine. Right, Thebes is building some Danu. Parima here is going to throw down a Danu right there. Very nice defensible location. Sur is building some farmers' quarters. We're starting to get some more tech. We should be able to age up soon, actually. I would like to get the rest of my expansion stars. Let's see. I think my first holy site will be in Assur. And we're going to build it down here, I think. We'll go build that down there. We'll build that last, I think. We want to get everything else built first. In fact, can we get those Danus constructed? I can make that 3 turns. Let's do that. You're getting a Danu in 6 turns. Or 7. We'll put you on science. How about that? Can we get more trade with these guys?
As always. How may we aid each other?
I can buy the silver. Science or research quarters, not super useful for me. There's no reason to buy anything there.
You have something to say?
You want to trade luxes? Okay.
Benefit from growing closer.
You got things to buy. You've got salt to sell.
You have a deal.
You had no other option. Accept your fate.
Accept your fate. You must trade with me.
Nice to hear from
I don't really want to trade with the Harappans. We're probably going to go to war with them first. You want to trade everything? No, I don't want to pay you for it. But I will buy your salt. And I will buy your porcelain as well. This porcelain's pretty nice. Okay. Right, so we got our trading done. I think we're good for this turn. Let's go on to the next turn. If they build this into a city, we're just going to capture it immediately and then burn it down, because I don't want to go over the city limit. That will hurt my influence quite a lot. Okay, yeah, they did build it into a city, that's fine. I'll soon be able to declare war. Next turn I'll be able to declare war on them. Okay, can I break off the Assyrian raiders? There's no path, okay, that's fine. So next turn we'll declare war on them and we'll burn that city down. Because I don't want a city there. That would be very, very unfortunate. Right, you guys surprise war. And take that. And attack you there. Let's break off the raiders so they have a little bit of extra movement. And they can go chase those scouts down. And that's the end of them. That is the end of the Egyptians. They have no more troops. I'm just going to auto battle that because that'll play off in the background. Do we want to enter the next era right now? I can get my agrarian star pretty quickly. I can get some other stars pretty fast. I also want to get my expansion stars for this era because that is kind of our big deal as the Assyrians, is getting expansion. I could hook up some more Luxors. Over here we have obsidian. I think we'll just use our we won't use our influence for that. Thebes, I think Thebes will attach this. I'll have Memphis attach this, and I'll have Assur attach that. So it's going to be a little expensive on influence to do that, but I would rather get that done sooner rather than later. Okay. Egyptians are going to lose all their war support. They sure are. Hey Egypt, thank you for surrender. Have you guys burn that down. And let's have the Assyrian raiders come around here. We're going to start fighting some of the neutrals. I can also go and ransack the neutrals' luxuries for a bit of extra gold. The Assyrian raiders make more money when they ransack, so seems like a good idea to me. As you can see, we're losing 77 influence for being over the city cap by 2, so it does cost us a little bit to get rid of that outpost, but it'll be well worth it in the long run. I could get these Luxors hooked up, or maybe a Danu. I could build the Danu so that when I place the outpost, the Danu will already be done. But no, we won't worry about that. We'll just do a public ceremony, and then that'll be ransacked. We can replace it with an outpost. Okay. I could get these Luxors hooked up. Let's do that with the extra gold that we just made from that war. Got a builder star. Cool. Might as well get some extra points for this era. And there you go, the Egyptians have fallen. That's 1 civ out of the game already. I'm going to need more influence to actually set up a new outpost, but that's fine. Let's have the raiders come over here and start, well, raiding. I don't want anyone else to claim this territory. I think what I'll do is I'll get ready to build an outpost. Right, I think right here is good. That's a pretty good spot, so you guys can skip a turn. And you guys are going to burn that down for 50 gold. It's a pretty large amount of gold for a single territory there. How much to get this? 80 influence, so I have to get that next turn. But we got some more stars. I think it's about time we aged up. I could wait for one more tech to finish. It's not going to take me too long. Yeah, it's only going to finish next turn, so we'll wait for that. Let's get influence on main plaza.
Even a question. Let's keep it simple.
Extra influence. That's our first civic there. You need 8 population to get your first civic, so we're going to get that nice and quickly. It's found an outpost there. And this next civic is about either creating outposts or absorbing them and attaching. We're going to take the attach cost reduction because I'm not going to be building more outposts. I mean, the entire map has been covered at this point, so these guys need to head back to Thebes. I'll make sure we get all our Dunus constructed before we age up, because that will help a little bit. I think here's a good spot. It's surrounded by cliffs. Moving up this way would be more difficult. I could put it out in the open here, but we'll put it there. I think that's a nice spot. I like that spot. And we want to get these Danus constructed in as many places as possible. Memphis can start working on the obelisk. Thebes is going to work on that Danu. I could purchase it and get it done immediately. But I think I'd rather get a Maker's Quarter out here. I think that's a good spot. Let's buy that out. Then we'll work on the Danu. These guys finish ransacking that. I'd actually like to fight some of these neutrals. So I've got my army here, so we're going to have quite a lot of troops for this. Seems like a good spot to keep my troops. Let's move the warrior onto the high ground there, see what we're up against. Move the archers well out of the way of any potential conflict. Actually move this raider there and that raider there. That gives us a flank on those warriors. Let's send our warriors in first. Take that flank attack. And see if we can finish them off. There we go. And then the archers can start working on that chariot. We'll get ourselves our militarist star, I think, as well. That'd be really cool. Alright. Let's get our archers to fire on the chariot. And we'll have the warriors finish it off. Spread the damage a bit so we heal up a bit faster. There we go. And I could also fight these troops here as well. So let's fight them. Again, just try and get some more stars. These Assyrian raiders are in a bit of a tough spot. We're going to end a round. Okay, they're going to come out and attack us. That's fine. Now, there are spearmen down here. I don't really want to attack spearmen with my raiders. I will put my healthier raider down here. I won't take the attack. We'll take the defend. Force them to attack us. And now we'll finish them off with the archers. And the warriors. There we go. Very nice. Okay. Couple of kills there. That brings us up to... Oh, 1 kill off our militarist star. We could go for that. Might as well try to garner a little bit of fame out the ancient era so we can keep up with some of our... Oh, the Huns. Okay. The Huns are all the way over here, so I'm not too worried about the Huns being on the map. Though it looks like they have already vassalized these guys in the corner. So we'll focus on dealing with neutrals, I think, in this upcoming era.
An enormous leap forward.
We discovered writing.
That one
Cool.
generation learned can be passed to the next via something more reliable than campfires.
Let's go ransack that luxury deposit as well. Just farm a bit of gold out of these neutrals. You guys are going to go chill on Thebes for a bit. We'll probably need those archers later. Memphis, parsimonious, money minus science, or overproductive. Oh, I do like overproductive. Let's go with that. I do like overproductive. Okay, cities are growing. We need to do some tech. Might as well tech sailing. Got 2 turns. Would love to get the militarist star. I'd love to get my expansion stars as well, but it's going to be a little bit expensive on my influence to do that. Currently we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 attached. I need to attach 2. We'll be stuck in here for a few turns if we try to attach. Let's move people onto industry and money. Let's get people on money. I think we'll start putting people on... Well, I will want science, but for now we'll put people on cash. Have you do industry. We can get our next civic. I can make it a bit cheaper to attach, but still 144. 4 turns before the tech's done. I guess we can sit in this era for a bit longer, try to get a few more stars. Might as well. We should get our merchant star up pretty quickly. That's going to be worth a lot of extra points. Memphis. What do I want Memphis to build? Some new Maker's Quarters would be really cool. So let's get Maker's Quarter over there. Alsur, any good maker's quarters spots for you? That's a pretty decent spot. We'll grab one there, and then I can build one here and then here, which collects a lot of extra materials. Building a farmer's quarter down here, that's 15 extra food, so Alsur's going to be pretty big, and I can also attach these islands to it once we can cross the coastline. About Memphis, though, that's a pretty decent spot for a farmer's quarter. We'll put one up there. Thebes has got a makers there, farmers there. Those are both pretty decent spots. I can get another farmers there. It's another 15 food. Very, very nice. Alright. We might not go for the Goths because we are in a pretty good spot to be playing Builder in the next era. We'll see what cultures are available and pick from one of those. I do want to fight some of these neutrals for my militarist star. Are they going to get their reinforcements? Oh, they are. Okay, I don't like that. I don't want to fight those many units all at once. I feel like that would be a bit of a mistake. You don't have to take every fight, and I guess we'll pass on our militarist star for this era. Let's attach one outpost. Let's get Thebes to attach Alphard first and foremost. We'll spend our gold to get these artisans' quarters built. We're working on the Danu. I need to clear that ruin. I can buy that out. Not too worried about building harbours. Okay, yeah, that's time to age up. Let me just check. Okay, yeah. Alright, so we've got a few options. Maya, Huns, Greeks have all been taken. We've still got plenty of things to choose from. We could go Celts. I haven't actually played the Celts because the AI always pick them up so quickly. Could also go for the Malians or ooh, Persians. Oh, I do like me Persians, I do. But I was going to play cultures I don't get to play very often. And, I mean, the Nemeton's not going to be that great because it is food per number of attached territories. But 2 food per farmer is actually really useful because I could start putting people on the farmer job in the classical. I'm not a huge fan of the Gaysati, but I mean, sure, why not? Could be worse. They've got pretty good movement as well, so fast units. Yeah, let's take Celts. I very rarely get to play the Celts, and I do think the Celts are pretty good. They have been changed, but still pretty solid.
Let's hope they learn their cooking from the French side.
Oh, that's a good point, that. That's a very good point, that. Right, let's put a food focus and get everybody to build granaries. Because now we can start growing our population pretty significantly if we do that. So we're going to put people on food. Right, and our armies are probably just going to chill for now. I don't really need to go and fight anyone for a bit. I guess I wouldn't mind building a couple of extra units. Let's see. Can't get the Gaysati yet. I'll need to tech for that. Let's go tech for... Yeah, let's go tech standing army, see if we have access to iron. I also want philosophy, hydrology. Let's get trade expeditions so I can expand quickly. And we'll also pick up rhetoric for the extra influence. Okay, that was sailing. We got a new civic. Army composition, right, we want to go for combat strength on unit. Now, normally I'd go for the unit industry cost, but I actually want to get the extra influence on emblematic. Because we built lots of these Danu. So our influence gain is really good for this era. It's actually very, very high for this era. It's a nice little trick, though, with the, that you can do with the Assyrians. And I can spend that influence to get these outposts attached a bit faster. And then think about building some Nemetons. And that's also going to give me more faith as well, which is a pretty cool deal. Let's get a Nemeton there. And a server's also going to build another farmer's quarter. We can build a Nemeton instead. I actually get just as much from building it there as I would from building it down there, but we'll build it down there. I can get a Nemeton here for 13 food. That's not super exciting. We're going to build makers out here, and I can build a Nemeton there instead. So yeah, we'll hold off on that for a bit. Let's get those granaries constructed. I'll just spend a little bit of gold to get them out this turn. We'll buy that Danu out as well, so that's finished. And then we'll start working on our... Not a very good spot for a Nemeton around here. I might as well just build it on this 1 production tile. It's still better than nothing. Thebes, they want to build the Nemeton there. It's a very interesting spot. I mean, technically the Nemetons next to each other do count as farmers' quarters, so it's not a bad idea. Not the best idea, but it's fine. I can live with that. I don't like these neutrals over here. We're gonna go sort them out. Get some banging Celt tunes as well. Yeah, buddy. Like I said, I haven't had a chance to play the Celts, and this run is all about me playing cultures I'm not necessarily used to being able to pick. I need to make sure we protect the archers here, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this Assyrian raid around here. You can get the attack there. You shoot up onto that chariot. Chariot's going to come down here, protect the flag. Try and force them to protect the flag. Get the flank, get the kill. And that's towards our militarist star. Cool. We actually got our builder star already, so now we're just working on agrarian stars. I should be able to get my agrarian stars pretty fast. And we do have iron. Very nice. Very, very nice. We've got 2 sources of iron, so that's going to be really good for the medieval era. Okay, we've got a new event. A steed for a colossus. I can get myself a free scout cavalry here. That's free population. You know, can't turn that down. I can always upgrade it into a Assyrian raider, I think, for 90 gold, which I might as well do. Assyrian raiders are stronger than scout cav.
The definition of the word
Nope.
I no longer need.
I'm going to kill the mines, I think.
Sovereign, how can I help?
Alright, the Huns no longer want to trade with us, but...
I think you'll like it.
I mean, they'll trade a little bit with me, but not as much as they used to.
Your company brings. We would all benefit from. going
Okay,
closer.
the Greeks. Not super excited with trading with me anymore. They were happy trading with me, but not so much now. That's fine. Okay. So yeah, we're going to play a little bit of Builder in this era. Independent peoples. Hire army or assimilate. We're going to go for assimilate. Oh, we got Wonder. Nice. What we got? Colossal Roads or Lighthouse? Ooh. Or the Temple of Artemis. I do like the Lighthouse. Although the Lighthouse is mostly because it's got a little bug right now where it actually gives combat strength to all your units rather than just Yeah, you know what? We'll take the Temple of Artemis because I don't want to use a bugged Wonder. I know one of the AI will build it, but still, we can be honourable. We can choose not to use exploits. You know, that is something that we can do, and I can actually build the. I can build it over here. It's a pretty good spot. I think I probably get the most industry if I throw it down there. So let's go build the Temple of Artemis there. We'll build that last, and I'll get the other cities to help build that. Right, can we attach any outposts? Not yet. And I can always use my influence to get luxuries hooked up, which is probably a better idea than spending production. But you know what? Let's focus on getting those tiles added to our empire. I might as well use my army to raid the nearby independents. Yeah, the Greeks have a grievance against me because I'm attacking their trade, I guess. They must have good influence with these neutrals. Yeah, they do. Well, that's fine. I get 200 gold for ransacking that, so I'm obviously going to take the opportunity to just snag 200 gold. It's real good.
Other
Right.
empires are nervously wondering what is being built with those 5.
Okay, we're keeping up on points. We haven't got any stars in this area yet, so once we start generating some stars, we should catch up pretty fast. Alright, let's put science before money, science before money, science before money. Once these Nemetons... How's our religion doing, by the way? Pretty good, actually. Might be able to get a new civics soon. What civics have we got? Knowledge authorities and independent peoples. Okay. That was a new one, that was knowledge authorities. Send our army around, go ransack this for 200 gold. Yep. Don't think we want knowledge authorities right now, that would cost me quite a lot of influence, and I'd rather get some territories hooked up. Let's go hook this up for Memphis. I'll just spend my excess of gold getting the artisan quarters built. And we'll build another Nemeton down there. Okay, and the Greeks are buying all my resources. I'd like to buy their silver. Not super useful right now, but I'd like to get it. And I'd like to get their horses, and I'd also like to get their copper as well. Those will help boost the effectiveness of early game infrastructure like the animal barns and the forge. Right, I've got a little bit of excess influence, let's spend it. You know, getting a harbour up here would be pretty nice. Build a harbour in there. Get that hooked up as well.
Time to stock up on champagne.
Okay, we've got our first tenant. Okay, influence has been taken. Science on strategic. War support when winning battles is a really good one. Experience on creating units. Oh, that's a nice one too. We've got +2 industry on forest, that would really help. And we also have +2 food on coastal. Or +5 money on luxes. I actually have quite a lot of lux deposits, so I can make quite a lot of money out of that. But I think we have so much forest that it's kind of silly to turn down that much extra production. And we're going to go with Zoroastrian because I really like the fire temple. I very much like my fire temples. Right, city that's going to really need to push some more faith spread out is going to be Thebes because it's one of our, you know, our forefront cities. Right, I'll buy out that iron mine. Where do we want to build the fire temple? Let's build it down here. I'm not going to use this tile, so we'll build it there. But we'll build that last. I want the Nemetons finished first. Right, let's get that iron mine finished. And let's get this one finished. There we go. Plenty of iron to use in the Empire. And we can now attach Perima. Cool. Can now build a Nemeton down here. It's going to get access to those river tiles. That's pretty useful. And over here, I want to build one more makers there. So we'll build that first. How's this doing for stability? Very good. It's doing fine. Okay, infrastructure can wait. We'll build that later. Ah, leadership. Excellent. I want the plus city cap there. That's going to be really nice. So we'll save up to pick that up, and then we'll maybe conquer one of these independents. Let's go fight these guys for some free militarist stars. And deployment. Can't quite get all the way around, but sure. Let's move you there, you there. Let's have you charge them. Can we get a good shot? We can. Alright, we can kill their archers on round 1. Let's do that. And then get an attack on those spearmen. Unfortunately, my cavalry are going to take a bit of a nasty hit there, but that's fine. My warriors should be able to finish them off. There we go. Very nice. Can actually get those warriors leveled up into Gaysartai, or however you say it. I don't speak Celt, I'm afraid, in case any of you were curious. not one of my talents, I'm afraid. Right, are we close to getting trade expeditions? Okay, a few techs away. We'll skip fortifications for now. Not in a rush to pick that up. I would like to get Imperial Power after that, so we can start moving on to war summons and feudalism. Okay, so far so good. Still got to get all our agrarian styles, of course. Population is growing pretty quickly, and it'll only grow faster as we get more Nemetons finished. Alright, Harakanga. Okay, that's fine. Renounce. You can have Harakanga, that's fine. Not gonna hold a grudge for that. Let's get these guys leveled up into swordsmen. Okay, they level up into swordsmen, not Gaysartai. That's fine. They'll still do the trick. Alright, I think my archers should be able to fit. Okay, they're not going to be able to finish them off, that's fine. We'll let the swordsman finish the spearman there, and I'll put auto battle for the rest of this fight, because it should be pretty simplistic. Apparently they want the Assyrian raiders to kill the spearman there. Whatever floats your boat, I guess. We still win the fight. Right, so we can get more militarist stars fighting the neutrals. I guess we will conquer Akkad, because, I mean, why not? Got Javeliniers, got... Alright, so the Mayans... I think the Mayans are our next target. We are actually converting the nearby territories. If I got that fire temple built, we might actually be able to convert them. But, let's carry on. Although, before I run on too many turns, guys, because you know what I'm like, I'll keep playing forever. I get real bad one-turn syndrome playing Humankind, so, before that happens, let me just queue up a few units. We'll get those units built, and then we'll go take Akkad.
Debate and discussion are not the pastime
And then
of the
I'll have to call it there for today.
and movers.
Right, let's go grab leadership.
Most problems eventually yield.
We have an extra city cap now.
More brains.
Also got religious rights, which I guess I could pick up religious rights because it would make it cheap to build these religious districts. There we go. Getting some of our stars. How are the other AI doing for stars? Looks like these guys made it to medieval. Yeah, they made it to medieval as the Mongols. Yeah, I think that's going to be rough fighting them, but once we get to medieval, we'll be able to get pikemen and we'll show them who's boss. Right, let's take Akkad. We'll hold the siege for one turn, then bring these guys in as reinforcements. Alright, now the assault should be relatively easy. The cavalry won't be so useful, so we're going to keep them back. Let's get these archers, I'm going to put them in that little cove there. These Assyrian raiders are going to... Oh, maybe I could run them around, actually. Yeah, we can run them around and go and kill those archers over there. Get you up onto that hill. Get the, Yeah, the Gaysati have got really good movement, actually, so let's move them all the way around. Now that everyone's in position, let's start murdering the locals. Alright, let's go take a shot at the chariot there. Chariot's probably the most dangerous thing here. And we'll just end the round with the rest of our units. So at least they get the bonus strength from defending. Now Gaysati don't lose combat strength as they get damaged, so that's sort of their major perk there. It's a pretty good perk too. Right, these warriors are about to have a really bad day. Okay, we can take an attack here. Take our shots on them. I'm actually going to pull this Gaysate back a little bit so it doesn't take as much damage from the barbs here. Right, and then it's just these leve left. And the city's ours. Okay. There we go. Not too bad. Militarist star earned. And Akkad is ours. Can always get more militarist stars cleaning up a few of the random nomads around. Can buy up the artisans' quarters there. Good stuff. And, ooh, you're going to want to build a few... Oh, you got a science district there. That's fine. We can leave you with that. That's okay. Build a makers. You're going to want a couple of makers. Get a Nemeton down there. I'm going to want a garrison... Probably right. I mean, here's fine. But we'll put it in that pass there. That way I can get more space for market quarters. Because we'll want to start building market quarters soon. So... These all get hooked up. I can build a maker's quarter there, build a market quarter, probably a little market triangle right here. and then probably extend it down here. So we'll have like this entire little 6 Arabial market quarters because they'll boost the gemstones. And in my other cities, I should probably think about doing that as well, setting up some areas for trade. Do I want to take Bountiful on Assur? Well, I do want my cities to grow, so let's take that. We should be getting our agrarian stars soon. Yeah, we've got our first agrarian star. If I build more troops, we'll be able to get more agrarian stars a bit faster. So we need to think about expanding our army, because we are going to need to go to war with the Mayans here, I think. That's probably our most logical target, rather than attacking our ally, who's providing us with great trade. And then we can go and start exploring. Yeah, trade expeditions is coming up soon, so what I'm going to do is I will quickly queue up a few Assyrian raiders to go and explore our coastline and get a couple extra outposts for us. Okay, that's it for today, guys. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. As always, you can just leave some comments. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. If you've got any questions about the game, or you just want to make a remark about the run so far, feel free. It's been me, Chaff Commander Coffee. Have a good one. I'll see you guys around. Until then, goodbye.